Welcome to London. Today we're taking you on a journey through some of the must-visit spots, starting with two iconic markets. Our first stop, Camden Market, one of the most famous markets in London. Camden Market started in 1974 as a small arts and crafts fair with just a handful of stalls. Over the years, it has grown into one of London's biggest and most diverse markets, attracting millions of visitors each year. Being such a huge hub and cultural melting pot, today one of the draw cards is being able to try flavours from all over the world. We went for Peruvian food and got a burrito packed with juicy beef, rice, black beans and a punchy salsa. It was pretty good. And don't forget those crispy South American style chips. And for a classic Camden bite, we decided to grab a blue cheeseburger. Creamy, tangy and absolutely delicious. There are literally hundreds of vendors, so it can be hard to choose. I reckon we walked around for an hour trying to decide. There's a pretty chill vibe here and many different areas to the market, so expect to spend about half a day here exploring. Next up, we're headed to the Borough Market, one of London's oldest and most famous food markets. If Camden is edgy, Borough is a little bit more refined. A much more food-centric market, you need to make sure you're ready to eat. First up, we had to try a Malaysian beef rendang. Prices are high at the market, 12 quid a serving, but we happily watched as the owner went to town loading up a bowl with plenty of meat. The beef was super tender, rich in flavour, but not too spicy. Luckily you could add some extra chilli, Mark Queen style. The price is hard to swallow though, so your day out here won't be cheap. But where is in London? Another highlight we found were these Thai coconut pancakes. Crispy on the outside and soft and sweet on the inside. They were super delicious. With a small space left in our stomach, we found this place selling a chicken shawarmas. Packing in the chicken and salad, he also had a pro move of searing it with a little bit of extra oil on the fire for that extra toasty flavour. The result? The edges got beautifully crispy, locking in those juicy, smoky flavours of the chicken, with just the right amount of fresh salad to cut through the grease. After this, we knew we'd be rolling out of here and not walking. After travelling through Europe, we knew it was tough to find a good coffee, but Borough definitely has some serious coffee game. With those hipster baristas, you knew they were going to craft a decent brew. Worth lining up for, that's for sure. We also came across one of London's most famous sausage rolls, but with anything popular here and it being lunchtime, there was a massive line. Barely moving, we decided to call it quits. Let us know in the comments if you've tasted this one. London is a football city. If you're here, catching a Premier League game is a must, with 7 teams in the top flight this season. We saw Crystal Palace take on Newcastle and the atmosphere was unreal. Another way to experience football in London is a stadium tour. We visited the Emirates, home of Arsenal, and with an audio tour, you get behind the scenes from the locker rooms to pitch side. And for a football fan like me, this is heaven. But there's plenty of history and stories to appeal to a casual visitor too. And if football isn't your thing, how about a live theatre show? We visited the Lyceum Theatre in Westminster. It's a grand theatre with over 200 years of history and is now home to the Lion King musical. Lucky enough to get tickets, the show itself was spectacular, with a hugely talented cast reproducing the much-loved animated film and all the songs perfectly. London weather can be unpredictable, so if you need an indoor plan, the British Museum is perfect. Open almost every day of the year with free entry, It houses an incredible array of collections. Not to mention the building itself has some of the most stunning architecture to admire. And some of the most important finds in history can be found here, like the ancient Egyptian Rosetta Stone. Of course, no trip to London is complete without seeing its most famous landmarks, Big Ben and Tower Bridge. Big Ben isn't just a clock, it's a symbol of London itself. Officially called the Great Bell of Elizabeth Tower, this iconic landmark has been keeping time since 1859 and still chimes with remarkable precision. Often mistaken for London Bridge, Tower Bridge stands out with its striking Victorian Gothic design and its unique ability to open up for passing ships, a feature that's been in operation since 1894. Now let's talk about the accommodation in London. London is expensive, and if you're on a budget, like us, expect a few surprises. Our first hotel was tiny, with no room to open your suitcases. We had no luck keeping the shower head in place, and for some reason the fan switch was located above the door. Who designed this place? You don't get much for over $200 a night. Our second stay was right next to the railway line, train running all night, no sleep here. If you're coming to London, either pack light or expect a closet. Save up a bit more and get yourself something a bit more comfortable. And that's just a wrap for London. From amazing markets to football and theatre, this city has so much to offer. Let us know your favourite thing to do in London, and we'll see you again in the next one.